Hey, what's up? This is Madan here, and I have come up with the second video from Redox reaction. And if you have seen my previous video, there it was the first one where I described you uh, how you can define oxidation reduction on older concept. But today it's going to be another very short topic, and I'll be talking about uh, modern concept of oxidation and reduction, right? So the topic is modern concept of oxidation and reduction. This chapter and the topic right now I'm taking is not only going to be useful for redox and not going to be useful for 11th class, but like I have earlier said, the many students might be in their 12th facing with balancing problem and making equation. So this chapter is really going to be helpful for all those just to have a big big help coming out in order to understand the chemical equation and especially that third chapter electrochemistry. Oxidation. Let me start with oxidation here. So what oxidation is, first one, when a neutral atom loss electron to form cation. Take the example here. Suppose any metal you can consider, like loss of electron by sodium will result formation of a sodium ion. An electron is released. So what is happening here? Loss of electron. So loss of electron is happening. Second one, when a cation loss one or more electron and increase positive charge. Now that strontium can lose further more electron to form Sn4 plus 2 electron. Another example that's come to my head right now is like Fe2 plus can also release electron to form Fe3 plus, and so what is happening here? The charge is increasing. So what's again you see out here? That loss of electron. The third thing is that when an anion loss electron and become neutral, this is also a case of oxidation. Something like, there are two oxygen with two negative charge. What happened? If they lost the 4 extra electron, they form O2 and those 4 electrons are being released. So the anions are losing the electron. So what happened again here? Loss of electron. Talk about the fourth one. Fourth one says, if a complex ion loss electron and its charge decreases, this is also a case of, so you probably have problem with complex ion, but right now I'm just taking the example. If a complex ion where the negative charge is 3 negative lost the electron and its charge decreases, this is also a case of loss of electron. So what we see out here again? Loss of electron. So these are, 4 of the definition I have There's one more I want to do, and then I will do again with the reduction. So the fifth one says, if a molecule lost electron, it is also called oxidation. Let's take here H2O2. So what happened when a molecule lost electron? When a molecule lost electron, this is also called, oxidation. So these are the 5 ways you can define oxidation according to the modern concept. But what's common here again? Loss of electron. Let me repeat back these 5 because next going to be the opposite for the reduction. The one method you can define is that loss of electron in short is called oxidation. If the loss of electron is by a neutral atom, it will form a cation, but that is also oxidation. If loss of electron is formed by a loss of electron is done by cation, the charge will increase. If the loss of electron is by anion, this will become neutral. If loss of electron is by a complex ion, this will also become negatively charged, but it's a less negatively charged. And finally, if a molecule lost electron, this will also be a case of loss of electron. So these are the 5 ways you can define modern concept of oxidation. So what I'm coming right, define the loss of electron from a substance is called oxidation, or decrease in the density of electron in a substance is also called oxidation. So those 5 examples I just made you go was nothing but just a 5 different ways to define oxidation, but the thing that was common there was loss of electron. There was loss of electron from a substance. What that mean? That the density of electron was decreasing. So oxidation is defined as loss of electron or decrease in the density of electron. Let's define reduction. As per the modern concept. The first one, if an atom gain electron, this is also a case of reduction. Like you do know, chlorine molecule, or let's take atom. So chlorine can take up 1 electron to become chloride ion. So what we see here, gain of electron. Second one, if an anion gain electron and negative charge increases, this is also called oxidation. Like O negative can lose. This is what has happened. Let's talk about the third one. So what has happened here again? Gain of electron. Talk about the third one. This one says, if if a complex ion gain electron and negative charge increases You might get confused. So if a complex ion electron, let's take the example, FeCN6, has 3 negative charge. Now, if it gain 1 electron, what will happen? This negative charge will increase. So FeCN6, and this will become 4 negative. So this is the third case. Now the fourth case is that if a molecule gain electron and negative charge increases, this is also a case of reduction. How? This is like O2 gaining 2 further more electron, like 4 electron. So this will become 2O2 negative, right? So this is how you can define. There is one more. Let me see what that put to. If a cation gain electron, positive charge decreases. Positive charge decreases. If a cation gain electron, like copper ion, when gain 1 electron, this will form cupric ion, Cu plus. So what is happening here? Gain of electron. So I'm going to define it now. Defined as, it is defined as gain of electron by a substance. Now just concentrate here. It can also be defined as increase in the density, of electron in a substance. So these are, some of the methods you can define oxidation and reduction. So overall, oxidation means, as per the modern concept, loss of electron, oxidation, gain of electron, reduction. If there is loss of electron, density of the electron will decrease. If there is gain of electron, density of electron will increase. That's the whole thing. That's it. I'm done with this particular video. In the coming section, I will tell you how oxidation number is actually calculated. What are the oxidizing agents? What are the reducing agents? I would just say thanks for watching and have a good day.